continuing to part 2 of my hot takes from Disney Channel. I preferred Zach over Cody, and I think Zach and Maya were a better couple than Cody and Bailey. The whole Maya and Josh thing is such a disgusting ship, and it's so bizarre to me that y'all still ship that. The age gap is weird. The age gap is very bizarre. And the fact that y'all romanticize he's gonna wait for her. Jail. Prison. No. That's disgusting. That is a disgusting ship. No. So overall, High School Musical as a trilogy, like all 3 movies, was better than the Cheetah Girls. But Cheetah Girls 2 was the best movie out of all the High School Musical movies. The best show on Disney Channel was Wizards of Waverly Place, followed by That's So Raven. Disney Channel had better shows than Nickelodeon, but Nickelodeon had better shows for a longer period of time. If you know what I mean. So there was a point of time I feel like where Disney started to fall off, but I feel like Nickelodeon stayed a little bit more relevant for a little bit longer time in comparison to Disney Channel. But I think Disney Channel had better shows overall. That's So Raven is better than Sweet Life. The regular Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was better than Sweet Life on Deck. I still enjoyed Sweet Life on Deck, but kind of started going a little off course at some point, especially towards the end of the show. But I feel like Sweet Life of Zach and Cody was consistently good all through all seasons, and I feel like I laughed more of Sweet Life on Deck. And I like the dynamic between all of the characters in the original compared to the reboot. But I still, spin-off. But I still liked the spin-off. Starstruck is one of Disney Channel's best decoms. It's not the best, but it's one of their best. I prefer Disney over Nick. Also, Girl Meets World is Disney Channel's worst show, in my opinion. There might be worse shows after that. I stopped watching Disney Channel in 2016, I want to say. I think was the last time I actively sat down and watched Disney Channel. Which was even then I was kind of pushing, as I was 17 years old. I turned 18 in 2016, so I was past the age, the demographic for the show. So could there have been worse shows after that? Probably, but to the point where I watched it up until 2016, I still think Girl Meets World was the worst Disney Channel show after season 1. I think the thing that kept it going was the love interest and the friendship dynamics, and I think that's it. I feel like the rest of it, the friendship dynamics were cool, and I like the relationship stuff. But I feel like, as a whole, once it got to season 2, after season 1, I just feel like, especially by season 3, the only thing I liked after season 3 was the Maya and Lucas plotline at that point. But at that point, it was just I feel like the show was just not, it's not it. The Boy Meets World is so much better. I actually liked Mason and Alex. And I know they're toxic. I'm not going to sit here and deny the fact that they were toxic. The whole having him say, Julia, I love you in front of Alex. What was that? That was such an unnecessary plot. That whole plotline pisses me off because, why? Why? So that I don't like. And they had moments. I'm not going to say they were perfect. They are, when he would get jealous and, they have toxicity, but I feel like their cute moments are cute. That being said, I would have liked to see what Alex would have looked like with Chase Riprock. Am I the drama for that? Saying that? I feel like it would have been interesting. An interesting shit. Sorry. I feel like Hannah Montana isn't as bad as everyone tries to make it out to be. I feel like everyone sits here and says, it's so cringy, it's so bad, it's so bad. No, it's still enjoyable. Again, does nostalgia play a factor? Maybe, but I still think it's not as bad. I still love Hannah Montana. Do I think it's top 5 Disney Channel shows? No. But I think she's up there. I think she's still a really good Disney Channel show. This is more so in the Nick category. I liked Every Which Way, but it wasn't better than Wizards of Waverly Place. And I keep seeing that comparison on here. People think Every Which Way, what's that word? Mops the floor, whatever, with Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm like, no, it doesn't. The plot lines on Every Which Way was really interesting. The relationships were really interesting. The script, the acting, the special effects. She's not competing with Wizards of Waverly Place. I'm sorry. Sorry to say it. It's not. I love Every Which Way, but it's not competing with Wizards of Waverly Place. Gabriella was a better singer than Sharpay. Sorry. I feel like I'm sorry to say it, but Breaking Free was better than Bop to the Top. I get why Sharpay was mad that someone new was coming into the drama department and taking the lead, but that's how school musicals work. People audition, and the better person will get the better performance, and the better singer will get the role. That's how it works. I get it, you've been doing theater for however many years, and I get it, it's so, the guy from the head of the basketball team, the captain of the basketball team, and this new girl who is more of comes in suddenly as a new girl, and she comes in and she auditions and she gets the role. I get why that would upset her, but the facts are the facts. They had a standing ovation Gabrielle's a better singer than Sharpay, and Breaking Free is better than Bop the Top. I like Bop the Top, but like Breaking Free is a better song. And I feel like when it comes to vocals, again, it's not even Troy. It's Drew Seeley. Drew Seeley's working everyone out of the plate. Like, let's be serious. So like, you know, Drew Seeley's a better singer than Lucas Gilbert. Lucas Gilbert's a really good singer, but like, so, you know, I feel like, can you really? I get why she's mad. It's like I get why she's mad, but you know, they earn the role fair and square. Another hot take. Well, not hot take. It should have been. Sharpay and Zeke should have been a thing. Instead of her, that's the thing. It's like, her still going after Troy. The way that she did in the second movie, when Zeke was right there. Zeke was literally in love with her. Zeke would literally treat her like the queen that she is. You would appreciate her and love her the way that she is. She should have been with Zeke. And like, the moments that they have a lot of chemistry. Like, we were robbed. Like, the few scenes that we get, the fact that there's like deleted scenes of him asking her to prom. They should have been the couple. Instead of her pining after a guy that's taken. And this is another hot take, but this is not Disney Channel. This is Nickelodeon. It said it had chemistry, but they were toxic. Sam and Freddie had chemistry, but they were very toxic. So